I hit the 10k on the Friday, had the group shoot on the Saturday, and then got engaged on Monday. I've invested a good bit of money into mentorships and stuff like that, and it just didn't click. And I feel like this has been the best decision that I have made. I've been doing this like 5-6 years, but then within 3 months of going on with yourselves, it's just taken off because I have systems in place. A lot of weight off my shoulders, to be honest, because I've been pulling my hair out, I'd say, for the last 2 years on and off, and it was even affecting my moods. Do you know what I mean? It was affecting absolutely everything at home. It was affecting even my own training. It was affecting, and now I feel like I'm flying in all aspects, and I haven't had over the last few weeks, I actually haven't had a bad day. I'm not worried about where my next client is going to come from. I have something that runs for me now, rather than worrying about every single small thing. I can just go make my content. I can be a coach and be there for the client. Within the 90 days, I've hit record back-to-back months each month, and it just keeps getting higher. My mind is just clearing it. Last week I had 5 calls and closed them all. I've just sat back and took it all in while I was lying out in the sun today. I was like, a fucking boy. I've done it, like, you know what I mean?
So today we've Josh O'Reilly on with us. Josh, I just want to hand it off to you first. Just give me a little introduction, yourself, your business, and let's take it from there.
Okay, so yeah, my name is Josh O'Reilly, and I've been in this space since 2020, fully online since 2020. I've worked with men and women, but now I'm solely just working with the lads, and I niche it down to that. I feel like that's helped a lot.
But mate, we're working together now, 90 days, thereabouts. It's been pretty quick, right? But where were you when we started working together, or what made you want to jump on with us?
Okay, yeah, so I started at the end of February, and obviously by the time I got everything over, I'd say it was mid-March. No, second week of March maybe, when I started getting cracking on it. And yeah, 90 days. I was at consistent up and down between 3, 4 and 5k months. And within the 90 days, I've hit record back-to-back months each month, and it just keeps getting higher. So I was hitting like 7s, 8s, and now I finally hit the goal of having 10, which I always had in mind. It was always just that number that I wanted. And I didn't expect it to happen so quick. It was like, this is going to come in the next 5 months, maybe 6 months. But I never put a time frame on it. And I think that was the main thing that I didn't do, was trying to stress myself out over, because they let me do the work then. But yeah, that's kind of how long it took.
Right. Congrats, firstly. But I would kind of want to ask, right? So you've been doing this now for, it's probably your 6th year, right?
Yeah.
And sounds like it's always been a goal pretty much since the start. What has been the obstacles in the way that hasn't led us to happen until now?
Trying to do everything myself and not have anything kind of running for me. So now I can actually do my job, and that's being a good coach, because everything else was taken away from that. And I was delivering, of course. I was still doing a good job, but I feel like now it's leveled up to that next level, or it's gotten to that next level in terms of how I deliver as a coach for my clients, because I'm not worried about where my next client is going to come from. I'm not worried about where the next lead is going to come from. Same thing, but I have something that runs for me now, rather than worrying about every single small thing. I can just go make my content. I can be a coach and be there for the client.
And had you tried to fix this problem?
Yeah, I've invested a good bit of money into mentorships and stuff like that, and it just didn't click. And I feel like this has been the best decision that I have made.
What has clicked?
It's just a different approach completely to what I've been taught. Again, it's just the systems that are in place, learning about the funnels and things like that. And again, it's not even just all about running ads, because that's where people think that that's going to come from. It's not. I haven't put that much in to running the ads. I actually haven't. I've just done all the other stuff, and I've worked hard. I've done outreach. I've ran a few ads. I've got leads in from them, but I haven't put that much money into it, to get the return that I had over the last 3 months.
And when you say it's a completely different approach, what do you mean by that? Because people always kind of ask us, well, what is it that makes you different, or what is it that you guys do? And it's always best to hear it from someone like yourself that's been through it and done other things in the past as well.
I've been on a couple of mentorships where you have numerous people talking to you and telling you what to do. Some might tell you something different, and some would tell you to go the complete different direction with it, and it's just confusing. Whereas this is all laid out step by step, and it's easy to follow in terms of what to do and how to do it. Whereas you're just scratching your head most of the time with the other stuff, not understanding what to do, not understanding a thing, and finding it hard to get the answers for that. Whereas this is just laid out perfectly, especially for someone like me. I just need everything in mind. and it's just following it, each video and each lesson one after the other, and then just following the instructions on that and putting the work in, and that's all it needed.
I want to ask you about the warm up, right? Because it's something that we put in front of a lot of clients. Some people choose to do it and some people don't. I think it's one of the best things you can do. But I don't know how much detail you want to go into, but there's a couple of things you put out on your warm up, which is basically your goals for the next year, 5 years, monthly, weekly, almost everything. And this week you had a pretty crazy week.
The majority of them ticked off straight away. So the three main ones that I wanted was obviously to hit 10K a month, to get engaged, and then to run a group shoot, first one. And I've done them all within the last 5 days, five to 7 days. So
Did you think that was going to happen?
I hit the 10K on the Friday, had the group shoot on the Saturday, and then got engaged on Monday.
Unbelievable, man. Well done.
Thank you.
Right, really, really good. When we speak about systems and having stuff in place, I really want to understand how it feels, right? Because this is a goal you've been trying to hit for quite a while. So when you finally hit it, how did it feel?
I want to say it was a sense of relief. I was just overjoyed. And then obviously the one thing after the other over the course of the weekend, I had a lot of celebrating, like, you know what I mean? I've just sat back and took it all in while I was lying out in the sun today. I was like, fucking finally, I've done it, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's just felt good, man.
And with this, I'm assuming, but you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, sometimes people will have this big month and then it's right back into panic because it's like, fuck, that was a fluke. I don't know what's going to happen next. I feel like you don't have that feeling at all.
I'm confident. Just again, confident in my delivery. Like, even on the coaching aspect of things, I have results coming out soon, left, right, and centre. I'm prepared going into the next month. I'm not just coming in and winging it. I have everything laid out. I know what needs to be done. I'm going into my second part of the plan of attack now as well. So there's more learning to be done. So it's like a fresh start again, all over again, and we move on to the next target, the next goal.
How does it feel running your business now compared to before?
A lot of weight off my shoulders, to be honest, because I've been pulling my hair out, I'd say, for the last 2 years on and off. Like, I'd have a good week and then I'd be like kicking myself the week after, and it was even affecting my moods. Do you know what I mean? It was affecting absolutely everything at home. It was affecting even my own training. It was affecting, and now I feel like I'm flying in all aspects, and I haven't had over the last few weeks, I actually haven't had a bad day where I'm sitting there scratching my head thinking, what am I going to do? Where am I going to get the next client out? Or feeling burnt out from sitting, procrastinating and overthinking everything. And now that's completely changed.
Were you skeptical when you joined us?
No, I don't think so. Because I had a good chat with yourself before coming on, and again, just seeing what was on the page and stuff like that. And again, I was just excited, to be honest. I wasn't skeptical at all. I was actually just ready because I've been looking for a while, and I was looking to see what the right thing was, and I took my time with it as well. And then I knew then that was the right thing to do going forward, because I've tried everything except the way you do.
And what would you say, because this is a question I kind of ask everyone, what would you say to someone that kind of is on the fence, or how would you even describe what it is that we do?
If you're on the fence about it, do it, because it is life-changing and it is an investment, but you will get your return on that in no time, as long as you put the head down and as long as you put the work in to do it, and as long as you want it.
Facts. It does take work. We don't shy away from the fact that this isn't a magic pill, but we would give you everything to do it. We just can't make you do it, right? But mate, you're a guy that got in, put his head down, you really just worked your arse off, and you pulled every single one of those things on your warm up off, right? Yeah. Incredibly quick. So the next question really is, what's next now?
Financially, move up again, 15, 20s. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to stop now. I want to not just build a business for me now, I'm building it for the kids. Do you know what I mean? Next thing, I want to buy a house or build a house. I want to just enjoy life as well as working hard at the same time without having that stress that I used to have. And
were you able to think like that before?
No.
It's fucking incredible.
Never.
Well done.
My mind is just clear now.
Unbelievable. Well done, mate. Next on 15, 20, I think with how fast you've gone, there's no reason that's not achievable very quickly as well. Mate, I appreciate you jumping on. We're going to have another one of these in another 90 days, I'm sure. And we're going to document it from there as well.
100%, man.